Hey guys, so I thought I'd do a quick update on my new additions to my tank, and as you can see right there is my new Scarlet Skunk Cleaner Shrimp. The lights are off. Really it's early in the morning for me, so I'm going to turn on the lights and let's see what he does. There he is. Beautiful coloration, just like my old one. Obviously he's much smaller than my last one, and I did that for two reasons. I got a smaller one for two main reasons, and I'll get to those later on in the video. But for those of you who have not seen my the video I posted before this one, I'll let you guys know what I got. But before I do any of that, I wanted to address something, and what I wanted to address is the video that was posted to my channel, and it was called How to Draw Greg Heffley, and that was my little brother, just to let you guys know, and he accidentally uploaded that to my account, and he didn't realize he was logged on to my account, and it went straight to my channel. And I'm sure a lot of you guys were pretty confused by that, but you know, I just wanted to let you guys know that was my little brother. He accidentally put it on my channel. I did delete it though, so everything's good. But yeah, I just wanted to clear up that confusion because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys were pretty confused by that video. But yeah, so anyways, the new additions would be I got 8 turban or star snails. There's one right there by the pump. There's one in the back. You know, they're basically all over the tank. I don't see very many right now, but they've been, you know, moving around the tank, eating algae. They're doing great. Also, the cleaner shrimp in the back, he is absolutely wonderful, just as charming as the last one. But, you know, there he is. And what's really interesting, though, in my the video I posted before this one, I talked about how I wanted him to clean some fish. And that's one of the reasons I got a smaller one this time, so that I could see him clean the fish. Well, this morning when I woke up, I came over and looked at the tank, and my cleaner shrimp, right here, just like in the beginning of the video, was kind of clinging onto some coralline algae, and the two clowns, my two clownfish, Mo and Flo, were just hovering around him, like trying to get him to clean them, and he did not clean them, but from what I saw, he did not clean them, but that was pretty cool to see, and I'm really hoping I get to see them actually clean a fish. But he's doing great. I named him Voodoo the second after my first cleaner shrimp, and there he is. Now, my main concern when with purchasing this cleaner shrimp was I was basically a little bit wary. I was a bit worried that my camel shrimp might go after him, because my camel shrimp didn't exactly get along so well with my old cleaner shrimp. But I have to say, guys, they are doing great. They're getting along perfectly fine. As you can see, they're all sharing this little overhang. He's doing great with my peppermint as well. They're all in this cave, this small little cave. They're all sharing it. They've all been hanging out together. They're all doing great. So yeah, they all get along perfectly fine. Now, one thing though, real quick, my cleaner shrimp was just I just added into my tank, and he was just kind of walking around, and my royal grandma, right there, in the back, there he is, kind of ran at him with his mouth wide open, and I don't know if that was him just being territorial or aggressive, or maybe he was just hungry, I don't know. Now, the only thing that worries me there is it was the same sort of behavior I've seen with him going after copepods, like, you know, copepods on the sand or on my mag float or whatever, and he'll go and run at them and eat them. And it was that same sort of behavior, I thought. And so that did concern me at first, but I haven't really seen anything like that afterwards, you know. It was just basically right as I added him into the tank. And he did occasionally nip at my old cleaner shrimp from time to time, but that was always just aggression, nothing predatory, so that doesn't really worry me. And he's never done it. I've never seen him do it to my other shrimp, so everything's fine now. Yeah, also, I finally got around to adding 3 emerald crabs. You know, I've been talking about that for a while. I've been on the fence about getting them. You know, really the only thing keeping me back from adding them was my fairy wrasse, because my fairy wrasse was so small, and he did like to lay on the sand sometimes, and he did get injured, so I just thought he might be an easy target for opportunistic feeders such as crabs. But since he's no longer in my tank, I just thought I'd go for it, and let me tell you guys, I am absolutely blown away with what they've accomplished in my tank. I mean, you guys probably can't see much of a difference, but right here in this area mainly, they like to I mean, I'm not even exaggerating here. As soon as I stuck them in the tank, they just went to town on this bubble algae, just ripping it off the rock and eating it, and I have seen a decent amount of bubble algae just wiped off of my rock, just gone. And they've only been in my tank for 2 days, and this is, you know, I'm just really happy to have them in my tank. I'm really happy to have them as part of the cleanup crew, as part of the community, and I'm just really excited to see, like, you know, the amount of work they accomplish in, like, you know, say a week. You know, I'm just really excited to see what kind of difference I see in my tank with the bubble algae issue. But yeah, everything else is doing great. The clown's doing great. Lawnmower Bunny doing fantastic. Oh, yeah, real quick, I forgot to mention. My Lawnmower Bunny he always kind of enjoyed the company of my old cleaner shrimp. They would always kind of hang out together. My old cleaner shrimp would clean him from time to time. And so they always kind of were best buddies. And he seems to be pretty curious about this new one. So that's kind of cool to see. Also, I did not... I told you the one reason I got him for being small. Now, the second reason for me buying a smaller cleaner shrimp this time was because with my old cleaner shrimp, I did buy him fairly large from the get-go. And so I did have him in my tank for a good year and a half, but I would have liked to have had him longer than that. So I got this smaller one so he could live in my tank for a really, really long time, and I can, you know, keep him in here for a really long time. So that's the other reason I got a small cleaner shrimp this time. But yeah, everyone's doing great. Everything's working out. Everyone's doing fantastic. The tank's doing great. Now, real quick, you can see the dead dry rock that I added. That was really, really cheap. I just couldn't help but buy it. And for those of you who have not been keeping up with my channel, I did add these rocks to my 24-gallon so I could get some coralline algae growing on them. And then once my 75-gallon's up and running, I could add these rocks to that tank and, you know, give it a head start with the coralline algae. And you can see there's some purple coralline algae and some green coralline algae on this one. This one has probably the best color. There's some green algae, coralline algae right there, and right there. So mainly green coralline algae, but, you know, I still love the color. I love the coloring these rocks are getting, so I'm really excited about that. Also, when I was at my local fish store yesterday, I was actually I was so close to getting a green bubble tip anemone, but there was only one reason I did not buy one yesterday, and that was because they were so small. The you know, the anemones there were so small, and the guy at the fish store, really nice guy by the way, he told me, hey, you know what? All non-rose bubble tip anemones, so all the bubble tip anemones that are not considered rose bubble tip anemones are all $40 no matter what the size. So he basically told me to wait it out and wait for them to get a larger anemone so it'll be worth my money. So when I do add an anemone, I will of course make a video of that. But yeah, so thanks for watching. And whoa, real quick, sorry, it's pretty early in the morning, I'm kind of tired, but you know, the only reason I wanted to tell you guys, the only reason I don't have this tank completely stocked with coral is for one reason, and that is my camel shrimp. But once my 75-gallon's set up, I will be adding my camel shrimp to the refugium there, and I will be getting a large refugium, so it's not, you know, going to be torture or anything. And he'll live in there, and then I can stock this up with coral and everything like that. But thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. Please thumbs up the video if you like it, and comment. So yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.